How would you feel saying yes to a proposal sealed with a $1 million diamond ring? That's the reality for Taylor Swift, but hey, that ring is a mere 0.06% of her wealth, less than 0.1%. The ring is just a small fragment in the Swift-Kelce empire. Behind the sparkle lies a lifestyle that operates on an entirely different level. We're talking Taylor's private jet flights that can cost as much as a luxury car each trip, multi-million-dollar estates scattered across the country, and designer wardrobes that shift global fashion trends overnight. Pair that with Travis's own world of Super Bowl paychecks, endorsements, and luxury homes, and suddenly you're looking at a power couple that sits at the intersection of wealth and influence. This video is going to take you inside that world. We'll look at the homes, the lifestyle, and even the hidden costs of maintaining a lifestyle that seems almost untouchable. What Taylor and Travis represent is how modern celebrity couples create a blueprint for luxury that shapes the way millions of people think about success. From the diamond on her finger to the stadiums they fill, their lives reveal more than meets the eye. Taylor Swift might be recognized worldwide for her music, but her portfolio of homes tells a story of ambition that goes beyond the stage. With 8 properties spread across 4 states, she's quietly built one of the most impressive real estate collections in entertainment, valued at around $150 million. Her journey started small. Long before the stadium tours and billion-dollar net worth, Taylor purchased her very first condo in Nashville at just 20 years old. That 2009 buy was a 3,200 square foot penthouse in the Adelicia building, where she personally designed the interiors with a playful, whimsical touch. It was a signal of independence and her first official step into the world of property ownership. From there, her holdings grew in scale and prestige. One of her most famous addresses is the seaside estate in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Perched above the shoreline, this 12,100 square foot mansion is famous for hosting her legendary 4th of July parties and for its history. The mansion was once home to socialite Rebecca Harkness, who inspired her track The Last Great American Dynasty. Recently, Taylor began $1.7 million expansion on the estate, adding a luxury bedroom suite overlooking the Atlantic. Then there's New York, where Taylor practically rules Tribeca. She owns multiple units in a converted warehouse on Franklin Street, 2 penthouses she combined into a massive duplex, an additional loft in the same building, and even the townhouse next door. Together, these create a personal compound worth of $50 million. Out west, Taylor also holds a historic Beverly Hills mansion once owned by film mogul Samuel Goldwyn. The nearly 11,000 square foot home has been recognized as a landmark thanks to her restoration efforts. Back in Nashville, Taylor also owns a Greek Revival estate complete with a guest house and refined interiors. It's a reminder that even with all her global fame, she keeps a connection to her roots. Taylor Swift moves through her world with resources and rituals most people only imagine. In 2024, her private jet logged about 225 flight hours. That Falcon 7X isn't just for show. Beyond concert tours, it ferries Taylor between her homes, stops for performances, and even visits to see Travis Kelce. Fashion acts as another pillar of her daily life. She balances high fashion with accessible pieces in ways that feel natural. Brands like Free People, Reformation, and Aritzia show up frequently when she's off stage or out with friends. At big events, she leans into more dramatic costume work that can cost tens of thousands. Jewelry tells stories for her. Do you remember the nearly $900,000 Lorraine Schwartz diamond choker, sapphire earrings, and ruby ring she wore at the 2016 Grammy Awards? We sure do. On promotional work for The Life of a Showgirl, she wore nearly $920,000 worth of jewelry in total. The visuals she selects, including album covers, stage outfits, and music video costumes, tie together into a larger aesthetic. Glamour plus theatricality. Even when she's showing up at a football game, eyes are on her. One appearance at an NFL game brought out a $3,350 Versace tweed blazer paired with a matching miniskirt, a Versace bag, boots, and her signature red lip. At the AFC Championship game, she leaned into Louis Vuitton logomania along with jewelry like a Cartier watch valued well into the tens of thousands. In short, her seemingly subtle, quiet luxury persona costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep up. Travis-Kelce isn't just Taylor Swift's partner. He's a superstar in his own right with 3 Super Bowl rings and a reputation as one of the NFL's most dominant tight ends. That level of success brings with it not only fame but the freedom to live life on a scale few athletes can match. Take his Florida retreat as an example. Ahead of his 13th NFL season, Kelce set himself up in a $20 million mansion inside Boca Raton's exclusive Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club. This place is less like a rental and more like a resort. Alongside him were his best friend Ross Travis, his longtime personal chef Kumar Ferguson, and a small fleet of luxury cars. He's got a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a Maybach SUV, and a Cadillac Escalade. And then there's his car collection, which reflects his personality just as much as his game on the field. Reports put the value of his fleet at over $1.4 million. From vintage classics like a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle he famously called his getaway car with Taylor, to modern icons like an Aston Martin Vantage, a Mercedes-AMG G63, and the ever-flashy Rolls-Royce, his garage reads like an enthusiast's dream. His passion for style doesn't stop at cars. Kelce has become a fixture in the fashion conversation, surprising critics and fans alike with his willingness to experiment. He's walked into Super Bowls wearing sequin suits, carried luxury duffel bags worth thousands, and sported a collection of sneakers so large it rivals boutique stores. Among them are rare pairs like the Dior Air Jordans priced around $20,000 and the futuristic Nike Air Mags inspired by Back to the Future. Even his spending at games tells you something about how he operates. At one Super Bowl, Kelce personally dropped $1 million to host family and friends in a private suite so they could celebrate together. The duo are not just spending heaps of money individually. Their relationship also has an $8 million tag on it. That figure includes private jet trips, extravagant gifts, and a brand new mansion. Real estate alone accounts for a jaw-dropping $6 million. Kelce upgraded from his $995,000 Kansas City home to a sprawling 17,000 square foot mansion in Leawood, complete with a pool, tennis court, and mini golf course. His reasoning? He wanted privacy from paparazzi. Kelce also flew internationally to catch Swift on tour in Singapore, Australia, and Argentina, with round-trip private jet costs estimated at $1.21 million. One single 19-hour journey to Singapore likely costs $570,000, not including the refueling stop in Dubai. Gifts are another serious investment. Flowers, luxury bags, costume jewelry, and even a 24-karat gold rose sculpture add up to tens of thousands. The couple's unfathomable display of wealth has gotten fans and critics talking about the sheer cost of love at the highest levels. Luxury always has a price tag, and sometimes it's not measured in dollars. It's measured in damage. Taylor Swift has been at the center of this debate. In 2022, her jet produced an estimated 8,300 tons of carbon emissions. To put that in perspective, that's nearly 1,800 times the yearly footprint of an average person worldwide. One celebrity, one plane, 1 year, equal to the emissions of a small town. In 2024 alone, her Falcon 7X took 98 trips, consuming roughly 80,000 gallons of fuel. Some of these flights were allegedly taken to go see her boyfriend, so Kelce is an equal partner in crime here. This lavish lifestyle highlights a larger societal issue. The rich pollute while the poor pay. As rising seas, droughts, and extreme weather devastate vulnerable regions, those with the least responsibility for emissions suffer the most. And jets are only one part of the story. The culture of excess that comes with global stardom, what some economists now call Swiftnomics, creates a ripple effect of wasteful trends. Think about it. When Swift wears a certain dress or accessory, millions rush to buy replicas, flooding fast fashion markets and fueling industries notorious for pollution and exploitation. Her tours move armies of trucks, lighting rigs, and merchandise across continents, leaving mountains of single-use plastics and discarded products in their wake. Fans buying glow sticks, sequined outfits, and disposable merch for a single concert night often end up tossing them into landfills the next day. In the end, the cost of luxury isn't just the diamonds or the designer gowns, it's the air we all breathe. When one lifestyle emits as much as thousands of ordinary people combined, society is left to foot the bill. Subscribe if you want to be rich like Taylor and Travis.